For the time being, let's actually turn the spotlight on L&T. Now, the company came out with what looked like a really good set of numbers because you did get that beat on the top line, on the profits, margins more or less in line. There's a bit of a dip in the order book, though. Let's go across and understand more details in the internals with Vivek. Vivek, so now fill us in on the big picture, L&T.
Well, that's right. So going into Q2, what are the key worries of the markets? Number one, execution was a bit of a worry, especially, given the monsoon factor. And Q1, you actually saw quite a bit of halting as far as execution was concerned, given that the elections were underway. So that was one worry. The second worry, of course, was the order inflow as well as the order prospect pipeline. What are the worries as far as order inflow is concerned? Government spending in India so far has been quite muted. The other worry was moderation as far as Saudi capex was concerned. But this has been addressed by the management. And along with that, the bigger worry that we always discuss is the core P&M margin guidance at 8.25, but the company has been underwhelming as far as execution is concerned. But let's take out the top 5 key takeaways as far as L&T's results were concerned. Number one, the core P&M margins at 7.6%. This is up 20%, 20 basis points on a year-on-year basis. That is one key takeaway. Order inflow as far as H1 was concerned, while optically down 10%, it has surprised positively, coming in at 80,000 crore. And remember, last year you actually had couple of one-off large order wins that came through. Number 3, guidance across all key parameters, top line, order inflow, all of that has been retained. So that takes away all of the worries as far as moderation in capex is concerned. Number 4, look at the order book. Order book stands at 5.1 lakh crore, very strong order book. And lastly, change in stance as far as entering tenders or bidding for tenders as far as thermal power projects are concerned. Company said that they would selectively bid for BTG part of the thermal power projects. Yesterday evening, the company did hold a media conference call. Let's listen into bites from that particular call.
No, I think we are staying course with that guidance because I think it's too early to read much into how the year will end. But we are reasonably confident that we would be able to meet the guidance as we see today.
No, we had sort of said earlier that we'll withdraw from the thermal power plant business as they had originally scoped it out and packaged it, which included not only BTG but the entire EPC for the balance of the plant. Once we kind of communicated that, there has been some discussions and interactions with stakeholders. And I think the packaging has been different now, so we are looking at now more as a BTG. Which fits very well into our core manufacturing capabilities. We are currently placed L1 on one of the bundles. The discussions are ongoing. We are hoping to win 2 of those at least.
Okay, so that was a word from the L&T management. Vivek, thanks for that. By the way, in the pre-open, the stock is up about 4.5%. So the market does seem to be excited about the fact that execution seems to be absolutely on spot. And at the top line level and the profitability level, absolutely no issues over there.